Welcome to the Hollis Chapman Show, where we celebrate the power of words and the beauty of storytelling. Join us every week. We have conversations with authors and small business owners. We have exciting lineup of guests who will take us on a literary journey like no other. Join us as we delve into the world of authors and small business owners from diverse backgrounds and cultures, each bringing their own unique perspective and voice to the table. From thrilling memoirs to captivating fiction and business startups, our guests will share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs, offering us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of human experience. Immerse yourself in the magic of words and discovery as we explore the global literary landscape together. So grab a cup of tea, cozy up by the fire, and join us on this adventure of a lifetime. The Hollis Chapman Show is your ticket to a world of imagination, inspiration, and enlightenment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to connect with some of the most talented and compelling voices in literature today. Tune in and let the journey begin.
Hello and welcome to the Hollis Chapman Show. I am Hollis. Didn't mean to scare you there. Hey, happy Friday to everybody. Glad you're joining us. Today we're talking about financial freedom. The pros and cons. Financial freedom, we're all dreaming about doing that. You got to pay the rent, you got to pay mortgage, you got to get car, you got to get something for the kids, all kinds of things. But at the end of this show too, we're going to talk about mistakes to avoid to get to there. Okay? So again, if you're tuning in to listen to our special guest, he had to cancel last night, so we had to go to plan B, so that happens. So hopefully we can get him in next week. End of the month, okay? So tomorrow, though, we're going to give you a special show. Karen Ford will be here to talk about money matters. So that kind of plays into kind of what we're talking today, okay? So she wrote a book, she's going to talk about that tomorrow. So that's going to be exciting. So make sure you join us for a special Saturday edition of the Hollis Chapman Show. Financial freedom. Oh, so many people dream about it. So many people want to be financial free. What does it mean? Not going 9 to 5. Taking a vacation when you want to. Maybe buying things that you really need, not want, need. Financial freedom means a lot, okay? And this is again, you hear it all the time. You see, right now we see the gas prices are going back up. The food prices are unbelievable. Is it going to stay that way? Probably for a while. So financial freedom and monies and taking care of money is so important in our world. You see these people who are very wealthy and just lavish stuff around and wasting so much money. Us who don't have all that money is trying to drive you crazy. So we just got to get back to our own little scale, get back down to our little area, our little circle, our little community, and take care of us. Maybe if you have children, teach them. As I sit back and think back as I'm preparing for the show, I've never heard in our little household, again, I was the oldest of 4 kids, single mom, we never heard the term investing. Never talked about saving. We had a household that never did that. She was just trying to put food on the table. So I learned, brothers and sisters learned about investing in money later on in life. Okay, so now I try to sit there and use the term investing. Creating, not just saving money. That's important to save for that rainy day or an emergency, but letting your money work for you. I never heard that term growing up. Let your money work for you. Investing properly. Research what you're going to invest in. So don't throw your money out there. Don't let's just give it to somebody and say, oh, invest it. Research it. I started off doing tax liens and investing in tax liens. Research the right county, right area. Grow as I get more funding that I can put over there. So tax liens, then tax deeds, then rental properties. Okay, I feel more secure doing that. I don't feel secure doing cryptocurrency. Don't understand it much. Don't think I really want to. Very volatile. When I invest my money, I take the money I invest it back plus some interest. Safe enough. Again, at my time of my life right now, I don't have a lot of money to lose by investing in a crazy thing. So you do the same thing. Invest, research. It's like researching for a show. Know what you're going to do. Okay? So key strategies for financial freedom. Discuss the importance of creating a budget and tracking expenses. You know, you hear so much about credit cards, the negative part of credit cards, or the positive part of credit cards. Yeah, it's going to be a negative thing if you use credit cards. All right? If you use credit cards as investment tools, you can probably work it out. But again, make sure you get that money back. We just made an investment yesterday on getting a couple of our websites with Google, right? Because we've been with our one website, googlewriter.com, .net, excuse me, it's been down. So we made an investment yesterday to make sure it's up and going. We're going to sign off to it today, and we're going to sit there and work hard to get that investment back, so it won't be a bad investment. You know, so we talked to Google, we talked to other people like that who are very knowledgeable. You know, they helped us with the keywords, they helped us get it right so we can get in a position to make our monies back that we invested yesterday. So now we use a credit card, but we know part of our budget, we got to get that back. We got to pay that back as soon as possible. Otherwise, now you're just paying interest. Okay? Highlight the power of saving and investing in the future. So that's, again, conversations I never had growing up. It's embarrassing to even admit that, but that's how it was. You know, small town upstate New York, a single woman just trying to just feed her kids. Sitting down around a table and talk about investing and savings and credit cards and interest rates wasn't part of our conversation. You know, we're trying to get shoes on your feet, clothes on your backs, make sure you're eating. But now, today, guys, with the internet and stuff like that, much easier to talk, to research, and learn about that. Much easier, right? So let's emphasize the benefits of living below your means and avoid debt. Okay, again, living below your means. And debt, you hear it's such a bad thing, but that's hard to explain. It's good to have. I mean, because I got debt, but I didn't have that debt, I wouldn't be as far as along. And it's just real strange how that works. Good debt, bad debt. Think about debt. You know, is it a good debt? Do I go into debt for a reason, knowing that it's a good return? You hear so many different stories about debt, good debt. George, Ramsey and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and all this stuff. You get different terms. You got different, but I guarantee you, all the wealthy people, they got debt. But the ways to take care of it, the ways they pay it off, that's what's important. You know, got my taxes done yesterday, and this week we're going to finish up and do our business taxes, take care of some debt. You know, take care of some things that way. So let's think about it. Good debt, bad debt. Again, I'm not a professional in that, so I'm not going to sit there and dig deep into it, but you got to look into it. You got to research it. And research it yourself, because again, you got a different opinion from different experts who just probably confuse you. And Ramsey will say one thing, Rich Dad, Poor Dad will say another thing, this person will say another thing. You see things on the internet, and just it's like, oh, it's going to be very confusing. So research it, okay? So emphasize the benefits of living below your means, very important. Don't look at these athletes. Don't look at these actors and actresses. Just live below your means. It's okay if you don't drive a Ferrari. It's okay. I drive a 10-year-old car, and I'm pleased as pickle. Very pleased. Gets me from A to B. Boom. It's reliable. That's what I want. I get it. Make sure I keep it up mechanically every year. Get my stuff done, stuff like that. That's me. Living below my means. No sense in trying to impress anybody on what I drive. It starts up right away, gets me from A to B, I'm good.